when you look back, even just a few years ago, one of my favorite angles was when WWE first brought in Mickie James with the storyline where she was kind of an obsessed fan with Trish Stratus. I thought that was some of the best TV they were putting on at the time, and it transferred over to the ring. If you remember at WrestleMania that year in Chicago, Mickie and Trish, Mickie is the psycho heel and Trish Stratus, the champion babyface, and the Chicago crowd went completely against Trish Stratus. They loved what Mickie James was doing, but I think it was attributed to both women. They were given time to go out there and actually focus on the wrestling. Now, I'm a 29-year-old guy. I love to look at women, but when I'm sitting down and I'm watching wrestling, I actually want to see some substance. I want to see some interesting storyline, and I want to see them get some time in the ring.
There you go, brother. I'm with you 150%, and I'm not taking. And I was up in Canada. I did 3 shows up in Canada. I had the opportunity to meet and talk with Trish Stratus, an outstanding athlete. I really mean that. That woman did a hell of a job in that ring. Mickie, Victoria, the list goes on and on and on. Another one of my favorites was Molly Holly.
Absolutely.
Another outstanding young lady who could wrestle. What can I say? We're on the subject of the young ladies, and I just think that, as I'm using the wrestling lingo, and I'm sure you understand it, I hope that they allow these young women who have this talent to get their shine. They did it with Moolah. They did it with Wendy Richter. They did it with a lot of the other tremendous female athletes in this business. Fabulous Moolah was the best in the business, God rest her soul. But she could do it all, that woman. There's a perfect example of female wrestling, and not, what's the word I want to use? I guess the word is, let's bring on the TNA. TNA is nice, and I'm not talking about total non-stop action.
Right.
WWE. I'm talking about using the women for their abilities. Because sometimes they go out there and it's all about shake the booty, let her have a slip and do the pinfall and get the hell out of the ring. Instead of letting, a great example, another good friend of mine, Lisa Marie Varon,
right,
better known as Victoria, one of the best women wrestlers. Mickie James, another outstanding athlete. I mean, just take a look at the talent. Molina, another outstanding individual. I mean, just look around. And they seem to throw a women's match in, they throw the little pillows in there, they do the silk panties, and they do the bikinis, and they don't let these women have their shine. And I think, Johnny Fabulous has another promotion going called FWW, Fabulous World of Women's Wrestling. And my goal there is to promote the young female wrestlers in the indie circuit.